Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas from Midtech. They finally sent me some more stuff to review. Uh, got this actually on Christmas Eve. So, I've been messing around with it for the past 2 days. 2.5. It's been basically 2 days. So, we have the Midtech Sabre Silver, and then the Camper, the black version. And this is the sheath, the normal sheath that came with the silver. So, these are two pretty cool knives. They have some drawbacks? Yes. And I will get into that. So, let's talk about the Sabre first. I don't think they're selling this one anymore because I have not seen it on their website. I can't find it on their website anymore. But they did have like this one and the blue and I think another one. But it's a different type of OTF. The button's right here as opposed to up here. And you have the holes in it and you could see inside. You could see the spring there. On the other side you could see the blade. It does have that nice pocket clip. I do like this pocket clip. Ball bearing glass breaker. I believe the handles are maybe zinc aluminum combination. So it is a double action, and what you get is a two-tone finish Hellhound blade. So a modified Tanto, which comes with a nice point, nice curve to it. I really like this one. I honestly really dig this blade overall. It's very nice, fun to play with. You can see inside. You could kind of see if you were looking at it slow and operating it slowly. You can kind of see this spring extend and then so forth. So yeah, 440C blade. And overall, really nice. I really do like it a lot, to be honest. What are the drawbacks? Well, positive thing is with these holes, it makes it easier to actually clean in there, as opposed to, taking this apart and then lubricating it or dropping lubricant down here. You just drop it right here in these holes. Negative, though, is that it's a lot easier for it to get dirty. There's a lot more access for moisture and lint and dirt to get in there and really start messing up the mechanism. And so, that's why I'm hesitant to actually carry this more. I have carried it, actually, and haven't had a problem, but I think if you're carrying it over the long haul, that could be a problem. And again, you open it up. It's also easier to clean at some point too. So, it's a give and take sort of thing. I don't think the spring is very resilient against rust, and moisture. So, I'd pay attention to that. I mean, keep a nice layer of oil on it. It may just help out quite a bit. Overall, other than that, really nice blade. Comes out very nice. Has that nice solid firing to it. I really like it. It's definitely one of my favorite OTFs now. But again, as far as would I carry it, I think if someone who doesn't do a very dirty job, if you will, isn't out there working out in landscaping or wherever where it's easy to get dust and liquids and all sorts of stuff all over your tools and all over you, that this may not be the knife for you, but for like just a casual carry, possibly, yeah. But again, I do like it. I like it a lot. Now, the camper. I've actually been wanting to get my hands on this for a while, to see what their push-button OTFs are like. Their OTS. I said push-button OTFs, but it's OTS, out the side opening. So it's out the side opening knife, and I wanted to see what this was like. And it's kind of a clone, if you will, of a Midtech one. I think they call it the SOCOM. But of course you can get this for a lot less than you can get it from Midtech. So let me go over the positives. I do like the grip tape in here. It's very nice. Reminds me of the Kershaw Blur. And centers perfectly. Fires amazingly, and came very sharp, very nice. I like the thickness on this blade a lot. It's very strong. Jimping's pretty good too. There's jimping on top of the blade here. That's pretty effective. And then here. And then it comes with this lanyard attached to it. I do like how light it is. It's hollowed out here, so it makes it easy to clean. And the button's a little different. And has a nice stonewash finish to it. The serrations are pretty good. It is D2 steel, and this blade's like 4 inches. So it's a pretty good size knife. And, you know, excellent tip to it. I mean, you got the strength to back that up. So very good knife. It has started to develop. You can see if you could see the little spots there. It has developed a little bit of rust. It's a problem with D2. D2 isn't extremely rust resistant. It will hold at edge, and is very sharp. And in the hand, it's up here. It's not the most comfortable, but it's not bad. So one thing, my only problem with this knife, well, actually, I do prefer tip up carry, but that's not a huge deal. That's just preferred preference. But it does have a nice clip. It's, as you see, it's just one-sided. My only problem with this knife, though, is blade play. It comes with a little bit of side-to-side blade play. That tends to be something that, is a pet peeve of mine. I don't like having any side-to-side blade play in my folding knives. If possible, I don't want any in my OTFs. But I understand that's, the nature of these particular knives, is that they're going to have a little bit of blade play. But yeah, this has a little bit of side-to-side blade play, and I can't get rid of it. No matter, I've tried using different pivot screws, adding washers, and so on and so forth, and it just won't go away. And it's not like really bad blade play, it's just a little bit of side-to-side, just a teensy bit. Like if I were to actually, if I could get my other hand free and actually show you, you wouldn't be able to see it on screen. You just feel it. If you messing with the knife, you feel it, but you won't actually see it. So I mean, it is very, very slight side-to-side blade play. It has absolutely no up and down blade play, though, which is really good considering almost every button lock knife I've encountered, every plunge lock knife I've encountered, whether it be assisted or automatic, has up and down blade play. The only one that I have, aside from this one, that does not have up and down blade play is my Gerber Instant. That has zero play, side to side or up or down. The only one. All the other button locks have up and down blade play. So it's interesting to find one that only has side to side but no up and down. But here's my Gerber Propel. And this actually, not sure if you could hear it. Yeah, well, usually I could shake it about and it will actually, you could actually hear it hitting the plunge lock. But this knife comes with quite a bit of up and down blade play. No side to side. I can adjust it and it won't have side to side, but it has lots of up and down blade play. It's annoying considering how much this knife is. This one is $80 and just a little bit of side to side. I know it's not a big deal. I shouldn't make it a big deal, but I tend to think if you're going to be paying that much, it should have no blade play at all, or at least any detectable blade play. But that's just me. Other than that, this knife is fantastic. It fires open great. It has a really strong spring. Good lockup and just looks cool. Came very sharp, and I honestly really dig it. And I've been carrying it around quite a bit. But again, my only real problem is the side-to-side blade play. That's it. Other than that, other than the few things that I went over that I find kind of negatives about these, that that haven't actually, in my time with them, proven to be any big issue at all, I would recommend these, actually. I would. I think there needs to be, just because I'm a stickler about it, no blade play on this, but and then, you know, this just, again, something to keep an eye on when you're out and about. You may have to clean it a little bit more, or keep an eye on it more often than a regular OTF that's covered up. Other than that, I like these knives a lot. I do recommend them. I think they're awesome, but again, I'm not sure that they're selling the Sabre anymore, so, you know, that's kind of a bummer, because, yeah, I really like it. And the blue one, my wife would really like, and if they were still selling it, I'd try and get that one for her. But anyway, this is the Camper Black, and they do have a green version. It's just a green handle. The inserts are still black. So, and I think, I'm not sure if I said it, it's an aluminum handle, so. But yeah, overall, really cool blades. I really like them. Thank you, Midtech, for sending me these to do a review on. They're excellent, and you know, I mess with this one. I've been messing with this one constantly. It's just really fun. So anyway, that's my review on those. So thanks for watching.